I'm a bit out of breath, but this is the bed for my kind of wild garden. I've chosen this meadow. You can just hear that pheasant over there. Over here is the river dike, and I spent, well, about an hour and a half digging, and underneath this pile of dirt is an equal sized space, but I've also just turned over. I didn't dig it out like this. I just turned that part over and then dug this on top of that, and I plan to put those old dead logs in here. It'll help build a mound, some of these logs in there as well. It'll help build a mound which will keep moisture, but also help dry off the top a bit, but the roots will have access to moisture because the logs will store the water, and it will be less swampy. And I think that this will be a good bed. I'll plant some pumpkin, and in a few weeks, maybe 8 weeks, I'll plant some sweet potatoes in here someplace. Alright, back to work. Alright, here's that same hole. I filled it up with all that old dead log that I found over here, except for that big long one. Left that alone. And almost all of the logs except for this big one here, I might still throw that on top to hold the straw stuff down. I put in handfuls and handfuls of moss from here and from there, and big handfuls of those reeds that are lining up over there against the bank. These grow to be about 10-12 feet tall. They're hollow in the middle. I'm sure that they'll release heat when they rot just like the wood will, and they'll help fill up some of those empty spaces and keep some of the dirt held in place with the roots. So that's my pile before I cover it up, and I'm going to start covering it up, but I might build a little wattle fence around this side to help catch the dirt to hold it in place. And so I'm going to have to start doing that pretty soon, right after I take a little break.